Money day, guys and girls. Hope you lot are blessed. Welcome back to another episode of Life Behind Trades. You're tuned in with Bigger Vel. Today I've actually been sitting down listening to The World on Brink of War, World War III by Donald Trump. He is currently still speaking at the moment, and I didn't upload my video yesterday just simply because I was so busy with pretty much pushing myself to a level that I probably haven't gone to in quite a while, if I'm honest with you, because usually when you're quite comfortable or usually when you're motivated to work, you usually have some type of off. I usually have some type of downtime or off time, and I haven't actually had that for the past 10 days. I've just been going at it day after day after day. And yesterday I actually went to bed at 7 a.m. So even though I didn't upload the video, I was just working, out and out flat working. And now, guys, what I wanted to kind of bring to your attention was something that can help you guys over the next 30 days. Now, this episode is just really about what books you could read, what books can help you understand how your mind works best and how you can change your environment. So a couple of books that will help you. One book in particular is 10X by Grant Cardone. Now, if you don't know who Grant Cardone is, he is a very influential and famous salesman. I've read his book, and I also listened to his audio book. Now, what Grant Cardone done inside of that book is it gave me a different sense of motivation in terms of doubling down on my commitment, doubling down on my hustle. And when you 10X things, you really put yourself in a mind frame where just doing a job is not good enough. I need to do the job 10 times as good as how I usually would do it. If I'm going to call one person, times that by 10. Everything I was doing, I was timesing by 10. Everything I was doing, I was timesing it by 10. Now, it might sound a bit hard to believe, and that's the reason why I want you guys to go on YouTube. At least you're already on YouTube right now, but go listen to his audiobook, 10X, Grant Cardone. It's all about being productive, and I think if you guys are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, then we share a common goal, or common interest at least, which is trading. And to be a better trader, in my personal opinion, means for you to be more organized. The more organized you are, from what I've seen, the people that are the most organized, they're the people that also become the most disciplined. They're the people that are more risk adverse, you could say, but they're people that follow a guideline, which means they rarely tend to end up in positions where they have blown their account or they have, made a huge mistake that they can't recover. So learn it from me, because I'm someone that wasn't always very organized. And I learned that the more I got into trading, the more I loved the freedom, but the more I was also addicted to just making the money. And, you can always lie to yourself and tell yourself you're in control. You could stop doing, I don't know, some of you might smoke and you might say, well, I'm not an addict because I could stop today if I wanted to. And then what you find is 2 days later, you're back smoking cigarettes, right? With trading, it's kind of the same aspect where you can step away from the charts because you've lost one or two trades and tell yourself you're not going to trade. And then a couple hours later, you're back into trades again. So it's really important to understand that when you have a sense of direction, or when you have a higher sense of understanding more about yourself, the easier it is for you to actually get the job done. And when I say get the job done, I mean, look, this game is about being organized. Get the job done. Become more organized, become more regimented, understand what trading sessions that you're going to trade, understand what pairs you're going to trade, understand what's your risk management, understand what's your loss limit, understand more about the pair you're trading, what makes that pair push up, what makes that pair drop down. Understand everything that you can and organize that. Organize that in a way where you've built a system where you understand, hey, if I do this and I get the wrong result, I know where I'm going wrong. Because if you're just trading and you're not understanding how you've won or how you've made the amount of money you've made, then you don't have a system you can replicate. And this game is not meant to be exciting. This game's not meant to be heartbreaking. This game's not meant to be, it's not meant to give you no adrenaline. Okay, it's really just meant to be a boring, plain job that you just rinse and repeat. Just like with the AI software that I have, you turn it on, you turn it off. The emotions in trading is meant to be the exact same. You're just meant to get in the trade, get out of the trade. That's it. And in actual fact, this episode is about sharing knowledge with you guys. So I'm sharing books. Okay, so we've got 10X by Grant Cardone, Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That is a big one. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, guys. If there's a book you guys could read, it's Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That book is pretty much going to help you guys psychology understand the pros and the cons to trading. The pros and the cons to trading, and understanding how your brain works so that you can actually see these things happening. You know, like when some people, you might know someone who gets hot-headed, and when they get hot-headed, they don't think about what they do, right? They just react, okay? And then after, when they calm down, they realize what's happened. Well, with Trading in the Zone, the book really helps you understand when you're going through that moment of you about to react, or when you're going through that moment of feeling any type of way, when you're going through a moment of feeling emotion, the book basically helps you understand, hey, right now you're in that moment. So what do? You take a step back, you reassess, you analyze, and then you proceed forward. The book really helps you understand how to get out of a headlock, because shit, man, trading can really get you into a headlock. It can really have you down bad, can really have you fighting your own pride, your own ego, and the next thing you know, you're in your bed like this, laying up, looking at the sky. Tell me why. Yeah, trust me. I really been there. I've blown 50 bags, okay? 50,000 pounds on the line. I've blown it. And I sat there like, it's all right. And then at the time, my partner was like, you are fucking stupid. Like, do you know how much money that is? Do you know what we could have done with it? And it never felt real to me, because at the end of the day, I never had the money in my hands. But if someone came in the room right now and put 50,000 pounds cash on the table and said, here's 50 grand, you can take that, or you can keep trading, then I'd take the money in a heartbeat. You know, I'd take the money in a heartbeat. But my emotions got the best of me. My emotions made me feel like I could just double down. I'm at 50, I can get to 100. My emotions gave me so much confidence that I didn't understand the pivotal decisions that I was making, the crucial decisions that I was making, that was going to pivot my emotions from being elated, confident, to being distraught. And trading in the zone can really help you guys keep your emotions in check. It can really help you guys understand the psychology behind trading. So yeah, that is a book by Mark Douglas. I would highly recommend, again, listening to the audio book. That would be amazing. So we've got Trading in the Zone. We've got 10X by Grant Cardone. The Success System Through a Positive Mental Attitude by Napoleon Hill. We've got Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude, and The Success System That Never Fails. The Success System That Never Fails, and The Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. Those books are really similar. They're also by Napoleon Hill. Okay, so those books just help you understand that your mind works best like a talisman, like a 50p coin. Okay, on one side of the coin, your brain is positive. On the other side, your brain is negative. If you wake up and that expression of, oh, he woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, that expression comes from you radiating negative thoughts, right? If you wake up in a bad mood, bad things will happen. If you wake up in a positive mood, positive things will happen. So try this. Tomorrow when you wake up, wake up in a good mood. Just be happy. Just tell yourself from the start of the day, today's been a great day. Today has been a great day. Today I've made £20,000. Whatever it may be, just tell yourself and have no negative thoughts. Just be happy. From the moment you get out of your bed, look to the sky, say thank you, and just express gratitude throughout the day. And I guarantee you, you will have a very good day. And that's because your mind is actually creating positive scenarios. So actually, the ether that you're radiating into the universe, the energy, is actually giving you back tenfold of more positive energy. And what's important to understand is the moment you have one negative thought, that one negative thought outweighs 10 positive thoughts. So it's really important to always be more positive than you are negative, because the moment you have one negative thought, that is really going to outweigh your positive thoughts. And look, man, you can say, well, who's this guy preaching? Why is he talking about being positive and being negative? Because I came from a very negative environment. I came from a very negative environment. Don't just think because I'm sitting here with Learn with Vel in the background that I've come from something, that I could be proud of. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't brought up I wasn't brought up. I was brought up in a good home. You know, I was brought up in a good home. My mum was a hustler, so I understood what it meant to hustle. I got a twin brother. I grew up off of £1 a day pocket money. Kids of today could never fucking survive off of that shit. £1 a day, then going to school and playing money up with my friends to try and get more so that I can eat food after school, right? To give you the context of how I grew up so you guys understand, it's not just me sitting here being privileged or having some higher level of education and thinking that the world is just about positive thoughts. No, because I've really come from negative thoughts and negative backgrounds. But I'm trying to show you guys that I changed my environment. If I can change my environment, you can change yours too. It is very simple. Learn with Vel and all this type of shit that I've got on my walls. Like, these are stuff I never would have imagined myself. I never would have imagined myself to even live in Dubai, let alone be having these type of things and be involved in trading and have a YouTube channel, be talking on YouTube. This ain't me. I don't even like doing this. But I know that in my industry, in order for me to grow my audience, these are things that I have to do. So I'm doing it. That's fine. But why I'm saying this to you guys is because you have to understand the significance of bettering yourself, of changing your environment, of changing your attitude. I never used to like reading books when I was younger. I didn't, but the best thing I could have ever done in my life to this day was pick up a book and start reading. And those books that I've told you guys, they are books that will help you really understand more about yourself. There's another book by Dr. Joe Dispenza called Becoming Supernatural. And, you know, that book is kind of, it's deep. It's not for the faint-hearted, so I'm going to leave that one out of it. But that book helps you. It actually talks about real-life case studies of people that have gone through stress, and they've actually created illness in their body because of the stress, and through them changing their mindset, they've been able to heal themselves. So, you know, there's a lot of, propaganda that can, you know, lead us to staying inside of certain bubbles and also, you know, lead us to just be comparing people or talking about people as if we're better than them or as if they think they're better than us. But the reality is, guys, the people that you keep seeing on these YouTube adverts that are doing well in life, the reason why they're doing well is because they didn't give a fuck what you thought. They didn't give a fuck. They did not give a rat's ass about what you thought. They didn't sit around with their friends like, oh, look at this. They just got up and done it. They got up and done it. So comment in the section. I want to see in the comment section, I have a 10x, success through a positive mental attitude, or what was the other one I gave you? Trading in the Zone. Those are 3 books, right? Success System That Never Fails. That's the other book by Napoleon Hill. Those are 4 books that changed my life. The Success System That Never Fails, that I actually read that book when I had my first heartbreak, right? Believe it or not, my first heartbreak, I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't drink, all that type of shit. And my mum gave me this book and was like, yo, read this. And that book changed my whole trajectory. Okay, so Success System That Never Fails and the Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. Those 2 are mind-blowing books, okay? Trading in the Zone, if you guys are trading orientated. And then, of course, 10X. 10X is for anyone who considers themselves to be a go-getter, who's interested in who's interested in entrepreneurship. 10X by Grant Cardone. That is also going to be a book that can help you guys. So, yeah, man, I want to be able to leave you with some valuable information and not just tell you things that I've seen online. I want to tell you things based off of my own life. Guys, I've got stories and stories and stories on days. I've got so many stories. I might have to start letting you guys really hear some so you can understand the pain. And then you might be able to say, okay, you know what? Bro's been through all of that. I'm going to go and get that book he said. So, yeah. Life behind trades. Used to be life behind tints. Now we're life behind trades, guys. Okay? Life behind trades. Like, subscribe. I appreciate all the vibes you guys continuously give me. But these videos are just purely for me to be able to give back to you. And this episode was nice because I was able to help those who want to be helped. That's the main thing here. Okay, the key words that you should take from today is, if I change, everything will change for me. And that is what I live by.